Hey, welcome to the channel. This is Moyna Bass Fishers. I'm Jim Moyna, professional bass fisherman. In this video, this is kind of the preview, the night before practice starts for the 2024 Bassmaster Open Tournament on Santee Cooper Lakes in South Carolina. So, getting ready for this tournament. When I was driving from Texas to here, I had plenty of time to listen in on the live stream recordings of the Major League Fishing tournament that they had here, like, what was that, a week ago or whatever? Excuse me. And what I learned there was things to be learned. One, the winner, Jacob Wheeler, congratulations, won the tournament using his active target fishing brush piles. He won the tournament. Second place, Dean Rojas. He caught his fish, and he was second by like 5 pounds. He caught his fish in a dead-end creek. The rest of the guys, it seems like some of the other good catches were off of deeper cypress trees, throwing bladed jigs for the most part, or a jig, or a lizard. But they had some really cold weather. And that cold weather is going to flush the really shallow. And you heard this was a common theme among the guys that were catching them extra shallow, is a lot of those places kind of dried up. But those places might come into play in our tournament, because it's going to be kind of cool tonight. I mean, today it was cloudy and gloomy, rainy. We had a ton of rain. I had to wait till now to do this report because the rain on this camper roof was just too loud. It would have been too much noise for you guys. So anyhow, I don't think it got to 60 degrees today. So I think tomorrow would be a good day to kind of scope out these brush piles and maybe locate some with the side scan on my Lowrance. Maybe look at some deeper trees, run around, check water clarities, and so on. Maybe do some fishing. Try not to get caught up too much in doing a lot of fishing, though. I need to identify cover, learn how to, some of these places you gotta learn how to run. There's a lot of stumps out here, a lot of cypress knees. Guys gotta be careful about that stuff. You don't want to take off a lower unit. And as practice progresses, we get 4.5 days. I'll be taking a harder look at actually trying to get bites off of stuff that I'm fishing. I'll take a harder look at the really shallow water. But I'm thinking right now I want to just kind of stay backed off because it was kind of cool all day today. Last night it got cool. It's going to be cool again tonight. And all week we're going to have weather that's going to be like around 70, low 70s with highs in the mid to upper 50s. So not too bad. But they're calling for rain on multiple days. So I don't want to I'm really interested to see what the water clarity is going to do in this lake. Are we going to get so much rain that we're going to have a lot of mud come flowing in? Or I guess I really don't know how this lake responds to heavy runoff. Does it get heavy runoff? What does it do? Does it muddy up easy? I don't know. We're going to find out. So anyhow, what else did I learn in this video from watching that video? There was a lot of things to learn. The guys were talking about water temperatures being anywhere from the mid 50s to the upper 50s. So that's going to be an important thing I want to check when I back my boat in. If I find warmer water than that, there's a good chance some of these fish have already started to spawn. There was a lot of warm weather last week after they left. So I'm guessing there are fish that have started to spawn out here. Is there clear water where I can actually go and sight fish them off of beds? Is there clear water to do that? Looking at the weather forecast, it's going to be partly cloudy the first day of the tournament and considerably cloudy the second day tournament. That's not very conducive for actually visually sight fishing. So that may be something that I got to be careful. I can't put all my eggs in that basket for sure. It might be just a situation where just if I can identify the staging, what they call staging areas. So if I can identify the best staging areas where pre-spawn fish are coming in, post-spawn, maybe post-spawn fish are coming out. A lot of these places are going to be the deeper trees. But also I hear there's grass. There's grass. There was mention of grass down in Lake Moultrie. Our tournament's out of Marion, but we can run the canal down the Moultrie, and I heard there's hydrilla down there. Matt Becker in that tournament caught an 8-pounder out of the hydrilla. So, and he made the top 10. So there's fish down there to be caught. A lot of water out here. You can't cover it all. These are huge, massive lakes. Can't cover it all. I'd rather not go to Moultrie. That's the one other time I've been here, about, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. I did a lot of my fishing down in Moultrie, and I didn't do very good, so I just don't want to repeat that. I'd rather just start fresh somewhere else in this fishery and see what I can roll into. But the bites, there's going to be big bags out here in this lake. Historically, when this lake gets hot, I mean, now hot when I mean when the bite's on here, when the fish come in to spawn and the bite's on, you see several 5-fish limits over 20 pounds. And I got a feeling we're going to see a good number of those. You might even see a 30-pound 5-fish limit out here. That's very possible. But it seems like there's never... It's hard to generate a lot. You can't expect a whole ton of bites out here. You can't expect... I mean, if I can catch 10 to 15 keepers a day out here, I think that'd be pretty good. That'd give me a chance to call through some fish, call up, get to that 20-plus pound bag. Because a good proportion of fish out here are like 3 pounds and bigger. So that's so if you get like 10 bites, you know, half of them are probably going to be 3 pounds or bigger. I mean, a lot depends on where you're fishing, but if you're kind of in the right zone, that's what can happen. In fact, in that MLF tournament, Justin Lucas had like a monster bag on one of the rounds, monster bag. So that's I got to put myself in that position to catch those big bags like that. And I think that's staging type stuff, catching those pre-spawn fish coming in, post-spawn fish going out. But you never know. If they really go on the beds hard, then that's where you got to be. Even if you can't see them, you got to be in that type of area, fishing with the right baits that'll catch those types of fish. But that's it for this video. A lot of rain tonight, most of all day really, and had to wait till now. It's nearly 11 o'clock to actually get this video out. So yeah. Hey, thanks for tuning in and watching. Ranger Boats, Dakota Trolling Motors. Thank you. Over.